Hey there, and welcome to Walla Walla, the main place where this guy and that guy sit around and talk about movies and stuff.
You may have caught me while I was eating candy.
To be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. Plus, I have sweet tarts. Now, normally we sift through the dumpster fire that is the free movies here on YouTube. But to be honest, it's been kind of rough. I don't think I could fully decide on a 5 without reaching.
I genuinely could not find 5 movies. It was a weird picks. Like, I thought they'd still have a bunch of, like, crappy Halloween ones to pick over, but, like, no, they didn't even have
after
any
the
of that.
fact.
Right.
So in this one, I was thinking we could switch dumpster fires, and we'll check out the free TV shows here on YouTube, and we'll pick our best top 3.
I did pick out 3 TV shows, and these have, like, stayed for... This is, like, the 3rd month that all 3 of my picks have stayed.
Okay, good. I'm going to hope my picks also stay. That way this list is useful for more than just 1 month. But without further ado, this is our top 3 free TV shows on YouTube.
Number 3.
Alright, for my number 3, I take it back, and I thought it was kind of interesting that this was for free, but have you ever seen Death Note?
Yes, and I'm surprised and not surprised that we have a similar pick.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if, because there's actually a couple anime options on here, which I thought was also interesting, but I had to pick Death Note. There's only 1 season on here. If you ever want to re-experience it, a boy finds a mystical, magical journal owned by a Shinigami god, and if you write someone's name in it in a specific way, they die, and then plot ensues. But yeah, definitely go watch it. It still holds up. It's not like one of those animes that are also on this list. Not on this list, but there's other animes in here as well that you're just not sure if they hold up anymore or not. This one definitely holds up.
Death Note. 本物だ.
What do you got for your number 3?
I went with Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. I'm not sure if anyone else has watched this show, but I remember it as a kid. It stars like Commander Riker from Star Wars The Next Generation, and they usually do 3 stories that are kind of like reenacted in the show, and you'll watch them and you have to guess which one was like a true story or which one was like fiction that they made up for it. You would watch it and be like, there's no way that's fact. That never could have happened. And at the end of the show, you're like, that's crazy that it did. And it's kind of funny to watch it nowadays because you're like, the reenactments are terrible. Yeah, it's campy, but it's also enjoyable at the same kind of time.
This word may look like it spells false to you. A closer look shows that it can also be true.
Number 2.
Alright, number 2 is a classic to me, and it has been redone multiple times, but it's the series Unsolved Mysteries. Have you ever heard this one? You had to.
I haven't. I
No?
have not.
Holy
But this
crap.
seems so similar to my Beyond Belief pick.
Yeah, I guess this one's the 1993 version, and there's 6 seasons on here, but each episode is just either a conspiracy or just like a mystery that's happened around the world with, you know, all the info based on it, and they always give it like this eerie vibe. I mean, it's up to you now with the internet to go searching farther and to see if it is real or not, or if it's a hoax. But it's been redone and revamped. It still goes on today. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix now with newer episodes. But if you want to watch some of those original episodes, there's some weird, eerie, interesting picks in here.
Tonight, 5 stories, each a unique and compelling mystery. Perhaps someone watching can help solve them. Perhaps that someone is you.
But yeah, we don't really have a number 2 for you because, like we said, we matched it up with our Death Note.
I guess here's some expansion. To get really nerdy about this, 1, the season that they have a Death Note is the only season you need to watch because the 2nd season is essentially a rehash of the same plot with just a different character that is a bad copy of L.
What's his name? Is it Nero or something like that? The second, the Wish version of L.
I won't. The Wish version of L, exactly.
I forget his name. It's like Nero or something. No, I totally agree with you, and that's kind of why it's funny that they only put season 1 on here, because that is the definitive story arc, start to end.
Number 1.
All right, number 1, I have a vast work history of working in restaurants and kitchens, and we have 6 seasons of Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay.
This is disgusting.
I love this show. I just think it's so funny because he just walks into trash restaurants all over the place, and he just, one, fixes them up, but also just tells everyone what's wrong and everything. It's so good.
I've seen Kitchen Nightmares. The show is like, you're okay with Gordon Ramsay being a complete dick and yelling at everybody.
Yeah.
Because those restaurants deserve it.
Yeah, it's
And,
even better when the restaurant owners are also hot-headed and they just fight back. Those are the best ones.
No, definitely. And I love that. I mean, you pointed out 6 seasons, like so many quality episodes.
Oh, man.
Worth. So when you think of Gordon Ramsay, like Kitchen Nightmares is definitely what I think of.
Crab cake just falls apart. A bit like the decor. You touch it and it just disintegrates.
All right, what do you got for your number one?
I don't know if this will surprise you. I'm hoping that you thought I would pick this in one of the top 3, but here we go. Highlander.
In the end, there can be only one.
Yeah, I did see this in question. Is this a that guy show?
Here's the thing about Highlander, right? A lot of people, they love the original movie. You know, that's fine. He even makes, and I forget that actor's name, but he makes a cameo even as his character in the Highlander TV show. But actually, I hadn't seen those movies. I'd just seen this show growing up. And so to me, like, Duncan MacLeod is the Highlander. So it's a lot of seasons. You like learn about the Watchers and you're getting to see the background. So it has a lot of historical aspects. You can see like, oh, he fought in the American Revolution and just different things like that, his place in history. I think anybody who grew up watching that show will love that pick and enjoy that it's for free on YouTube. And if you haven't seen it, I do still think it is worth a gander. It's not the most amazing sword fights, but it's pretty cool.
You know what your problem is? You live in the past.